What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Michael McCrudden,
Kevin Morris,
and welcome back to Claim to Fame, episode number
16.
Now we missed Monday, guys, or Friday, because, why did we miss it?
We got busy. The snowstorm was crazy.
Oh, right. Toronto's been a little hectic. It's been wild around here, but a lot of people had a lot of fun at a little thing called Coachella.
Yes, Coachella was crazy. Of course, in the Cali weather where everything's 80 degrees now and you can wear whatever the hell you want to. So.
We were freezing in -5. It was also an ice storm. There's another big story we got to talk about. Someone else in Toronto was up to
Someone's probably going to bring his own little storm this summer.
Drake dropped, what is it, an album cover?
The album cover, pretty much title for the album finally, rather than just be the summary that he's been claiming it would be. It's called Scorpion.
Ooh, okay, we'll get into that later, but we got to talk about Coachella because we were the most jealous men. We were sitting here in the freezing cold looking at everyone else have fun. What was the highlight of the event? What do you think?
Well, one of them would be the Kid Phenom we've been seeing just blow up internet right now. It'd be a viral sweetheart out here. It would be Yodeling Kid.
I know, like we did before they were famous and 1 million people watched it. And I'm like, that did way better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
But then when he took the stage at Coachella, everyone there knew who he was. People were singing along. He was tapping his foot. It was like everyone had to take a picture with him. He was the star of the event.
Yeah, speaking of people taking pictures of him, Bieber, because I think Bieber with him raced him a lot, being Bieber started the exact same way, starting a child with a guitar. So the idea of him being on stage at Coachella guitar, is you could see them having a lot of similarities together.
Unbelievable. I actually didn't think of that. I did see him catch the show, and he was singing along and caught yodeling. But you're right. Well, do you think Walmart Kid is going to go on to have a career like Justin Bieber?
Well, the only people who really buy albums right now is his market. So I think he might have a little thing there.
And he's only like 9, so he's got quite a ways ahead of him.
And to the generation of now, they think it's a new sound, even though we watch movies like Oh Brother We're Out Thou, and we'll know it. But a lot of kids don't know that, and it sounds new to them. So
very interesting. Now I heard that he was gonna perform with Post Malone, but then he was like, "Forget about it. I don't want to be associated with Post Malone's work."
Yeah.
He's already getting a little too big for his boots, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he did Ellen last week too. Because I think when Bieber was asking him, "Is this your first time out to LA?" He's like, "Nah, I was here already with Ellen last week." So he's very, very comfortable already.
Wow. I don't even know if Posty's done Ellen yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so we were talking about Bieber. Let's talk about The Weeknd, another Toronto dude.
Yep.
He was crying on stage at Coachella. What happened?
He was actually performing his song "Cry My Own Name," which we covered a couple weeks ago, where we talked about he was singing to about Bella and Selena Gomez. And yeah, with him crying there, we also saw him canoodling. With Bella in the crowd, we also saw him hook up with Chantal Jeffries.
Oh, okay, so there's a third lady in the mix.
Third lady in the mix. Who, connected to the last one with Bieber, is Bieber's ex-girlfriend.
Right, she was the one he was with when he crashed his yellow fancy car.
Yes. So we're following up. For those who are keeping score, that is now 2 for 2, where Bieber and The Weeknd have dated each other's ex-girlfriends. Or Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriends. He's following up, I guess.
And The Weeknd was spotted with 2 different girls.
Yeah, we see him with Chantal Jeffries. We have pictures of that we've seen. But we also, the rumors out now, I think after that, he started following up and having a makeup session with Bella Hadid somewhere else on a Sunday.
Boom! Are these girls friends or are they beefing?
They were. We have video. They would actually go to The Weeknd concerts together. So the idea that was Chantel's planning this whole time, and this weekend we saw Bella actually unfollow her. Chantel's still following her, but Bella unfollowed her this weekend.
Oh my gosh, people are savage to like actually be keeping score of who these celebrities follow. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, a little bit. So
crazy. Okay, do we have video footage of any of this?
Yes, we do. Clip right there.
Okay, so those are a few. Well, Chantal Jeffries, she's a YouTuber. She's also an actress, a model, right?
And DJ, yes.
Okay, she does it all.
She was one of the main girls that was there at the show.
She was one of the most popular people at Coachella?
Yep.
I didn't know she was that famous.
She's big. She's a big LA socialite. I think if people out New York socialite, she's a very big LA socialite.
Everyone that's big on the gram or YouTube seems to be at this event. I saw Logan Paul was there. People were speculating who's he hanging out with because he was spotted with Alyssa Violet and FaZe Banks.
Yep.
So obviously
in the background, I saw that picture.
Yeah, right? People are like really digging deep. Of course, they're all friends. Amanda Cerny was there. She looked unbelievable.
She did a smoke show on that one. I think Inyana was there. King Batch was definitely there. I remember seeing that. We also saw a lot of...
Vitali was a party monster.
He was getting it. Like, that's his environment right there, just entirely.
He was like, oh man, dancing up a storm. He was on like a skateboard ramp. He totally wiped out, not a bother. I saw him jump off a roof into a pool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people having a lot of Beyonce reactions.
Well, what's that?
No, I think a lot of them were seeing them just. Well, a lot of YouTubers were there for the Beyonce moments and Cardi moments and stuff like that. So.
I thought like you saying he fell off a chair, got pregnant.
No, but a lot of girls. No, a lot of the female celebrities were. That was their weekend of shine because Coachella was all about outfits too. So each day you saw them doing it different situations.
All right, let's break down the top 5 hottest babes of Coachella. Kev, this is gonna be your list.
I would think Kylie, Shay Mitchell.
I gotta look at what they were wearing. Hold on.
Kylie made sure to wear a different wig every day, and she was killing every single one of them.
Whoa, what do you mean? What colors was she wearing?
She went, I think, turquoise blue the first day. She went, I think, purple the second day, and I think red the third day.
I thought I saw pink. That's the only one that's. Is that red?
Yeah, red pinkish.
What do I know?
It's a rink. So
107 million followers. Okay, blue, red, pink. That's turquoise. Oh my God. Yeah, she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, who else was on your list?
Summer Rae.
Oh, yeah. I saw this one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta see it again. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Oh my God, come on, come on, come on. Look at that. Oh,
Smoke show.
Not even human. And she only has, anyway.
Yeah, and we also saw the follow-up, Toronto's very own.
No, we have to finish the top.
No, Toronto's very own, Shay Mitchell.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Shit, we're getting a lot of Toronto love in this video.
She was blowing up there too.
Okay, and one more?
And
I've already picked the number 1, so you get the number 2 spot.
I would probably pick Taylor here or Kendall. I think they both were killing it. I think I'd match it up.
Kendall was there too?
Yeah, and also this newcomer, not newcomer, but she's nice. She's new to the market. It was Camila Morone, who was seen all weekend partying up with Leonardo DiCaprio. So for those who don't know, he's not very clean to actually show his girl, but that kind of blew up in its own way. So.
My God, what's her name?
I think Camila Morone.
Oh, he always gets the biggest babes.
Yeah.
Okay, the number 1's. I can't even.
Who are you picking? That's the question.
The woman of the hour, of course, was Cardi B.
Yes.
And we actually have video footage of her performing. Let's take a look. Okay, so what happened there? Is that appropriate for a pregnant woman to be doing?
It's not. I think Beyonce was a lot more conservative with it, but I think who she is, I think it's just true to her. She is ironically had to wear a pregnant stripper. So right now, it might be oxymoron, but we've all seen it now, essentially.
Listen, I don't mind it. Like all these girls are embracing Cardi B and her lyrics. Now I know they're like no more fuckboys and shit like that. But at least if girls are being out there and are being a little, open with their sexuality, I'm not one to stop them.
It is of the time, so I think she exudes a lot of the feminist movement that we're seeing pushed right now. So.
And one of the better things that I saw from all this was Nardwuar.
Nardwuar.
He got an interview with Cardi B.
For people who don't know, Nardwuar is like a top interviewer person. Clearly, if someone I look up to and want to try and be, hopefully, one day. So for him to actually do an interview with her, and actually she is someone who can't help but, for someone like Nardwuar who's such a professional, but she was able to actually match him entirely, just be right there with every little cue he did, not feel out of place.
She reminded me of Azzy. Let's take a look at this clip.
I can only show you about the dip. I can't tell you.
Oh, please show me about the dip.
I'm pregnant now, so you gotta give me 2-3 months.
All right, we're really excited to see what Nardwuar has to present because we feel like we know everything there is to know about Cardi B, but this guy dug something up that no one's found before. So that's gonna be really cool stuff. Finally, I'm gonna let you tell us all about Drake's album.
Yes, Drake has finally released the title for his upcoming album after, I guess, a year and a half or so. It's called Scorpion. Now, for people who don't know, he's also a Scorpio, so I'm assuming they'll be leading somewhere there. And also, the album comes out in June. For people who don't know, it's June 15th was the album release date for Thank Me Later. And he does have a habit of always releasing it on almost like an annual or the anniversary of his old albums. For that, like Views and More Life were always anniversaries of the last albums or mixtapes. So
he's a very nostalgic man.
Yeah.
October's very own, Scorpio, the 6th. He's got release dates.
Yeah.
He's really
very thematic with his own little personal stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Cool. Is like God's Plan going to be on that? Or?
I think God's Plan and the new one, Nice for What, just hit #1, which makes him the first artist to ever actually replace himself as #1. So
what's it called?
Nice for What.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the idea of that happening, the idea being it's already gold. It's already went gold. So I'm sure this is probably gonna hit 1 million the first week.
So despite there being shit weather here, we've obviously got very talented people, and That was cool. How we like almost I think we squeezed the Torontonian into every story there.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. Bieber, Shay Mitchell, The Weeknd thing.
That wasn't on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose.
And you got two Toronto YouTubers bringing it all to you all at once.
Yes.
All right, guys. My name is Michael McCrudden.
Speaking of which, it is 4/16, so 4/16.
Today?
Yes, it is. So, that works out perfectly. So,
blew my mind.
That works out perfectly.
Yeah, yo, we're filming it at 4:15. No, I'm just kidding. It's 6:30. All right. Okay, we'll wrap this video up here. My name is Michael McCrudden.
I'm Kevin Morris.
And we have an official Instagram account for this series.
Claim to Fame official.
There is a link down below. Also, you can find Kev on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram. And the Tekashi giveaway. Well, stay tuned for our next video because we're going to give you an update on who some of the winners are and who of the winners who did get back to me are, who have now been disqualified, and we're giving away more gear. So stay tuned for the next video.